Hello. Right, so another one of these makeup little kits. This time it's just an adjustable regulated power supply. Let's go see how easy it is to take it apart. At least this one has instructions. So it's a little PCB. I'll look at that wee clean first, in case I on it. That's just some a wee bit of IPA. We use too much of it, it's not getting any cheaper, is it? Do I have a tub to put all the bits into? I should do. So there's a little instruction manual. I'll link it in AliExpress as well where I got it from. So this is a little adjustable regulator power supply, go up to 12 volts. That'll be handy, especially for some of the other little kits I've got going on. Right, so a little potentiometer there. Another wee voltage regulator, which I can't quite read. Some capacitors, some screws, some diodes, all on LED, which I'm sure will be very helpful. So let's fire up the old soldering iron. Ignore the beeps and bops. We'll persevere with these not very good clips. So everything's all nicely laid out, and all the diodes as well. So we'll start with the diodes then. You call them the passives. Also, I'm just guessing they're all the same. See, the silk screen's got a nice little mark for which way the diode should go. Look at that. I like building these little kits. Info. I'm probably not going to use them for anything. I just really enjoy soldering, even when it goes wrong and annoys me. Remember, diodes don't go, let current go one way. Would you say current or voltage? Current. See? Right. Some more to go. I've seen somebody with some 3D printed little bending thing. I've got a chum who has a 3D printer. I might get him to do that. Don't know how often I'd use it. It's not that hard to be bent. So another 2 diodes here. My neighbour's out in the garden with some music. I hope it doesn't get picked up and copyright or something, Jake. Do it. I'll put some of my own music over the top of it, maybe it'll work. Oh, is that diode gone forever? Oh no, here it is. That was lucky, wasn't it? Right, let's go do a bit of fun-filled soldering because I've had enough of sticking bits together already. Now, it's a bit overkill putting flux on this, I'm guessing, but hey, I've got a lot of it. We'll use it. Solder again. Soldering iron, and I'm sure the solder I'm using is probably a bit much for this. But I often forget just to leave it on for a bit longer. It's one side done. Looking nice enough, I think. Right, let's solder the diodes. Now, should I risk life and limb and just snip them off with any safety glasses? I think so. Live it dangerously. Oh, there's 9 jabs in my print, I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, I was in the face. Oh, our face hot. Oh, look at that. So, what are we going to put in next? Should we go put in the capacitors? The little tantalum capacitor. Yeah, the 104 is what they're. 1 farad, I think. See if these ones aren't polarity sided, so that's fine. Let's quickly do that one. Oh, C3, spot it. We'll do the resistors next. Again, doesn't matter which way around, there you go. Some of these cheat kits for the resistors and stuff, just feel like the little legs are going to snap off. Right. Should we start soldering again? I think so. That's enough. Not soldering for a bit. Let's go. Might as well flux now that I've started. I wonder why I shake so much sometimes. Soldering. I really have to balance my hand. I wonder if you get heavier. Maybe because the soldering is quite light. You get a heavier one for the future. These don't take much at all, do they? Stop. Do you? Is the beeping annoying of my soldering iron? I find it a bit annoying, but I like it so much better than my old soldering iron. I want to put up with other beeps and bongs now again. Okay. So this is exciting. So, these must be where the power connectors come. Power comes in and out then. I'll do them. And I like to hold things in with a blue tack. That's what I say I do. Like I invented using blue tack for this. I did not. I saw it on someone else's YouTube video. I know it's a very clever use of blue tack. You think it would melt to make a mess, but it really doesn't. Make sure they're all nicely seated. Let's get back to doing some more soldering. And you did check I've put them the right way around, right? Now, is it because it's a bigger pin, it's a bit more difficult, or is it because I haven't bothered myself to put in any flux ink? Okay, ready for another beep? Right. So that there's a wee bit left. You can just dab that and I'll take it right off. Right, where should we go next? Should we do, I reckon we will do LED. Now, which is a positive? Longest is a positive usually, and it's got a little flat on there, so that should work fine. Right. Should we go capacitors next? I'm purely just going over physical side now. The instructions does explain it. Does explain which goes where. So remember, negative is there, so the cross hatch will be for the negative. He says, hopefully. There was a little lines crossed over when I put them in. Right. Everyone see okay? I'll put some more flux on this to see if it is. The problem was last. Yeah, it's worth messing about putting the flux on, isn't it? There we go. Beep. Also, I am wearing glasses, so I'm unlikely to get speared in the eyeball if it does pop off and hit me in the eyeball, so don't worry too much. Alright, now we've got the big boys left. So, who should we do next? I might need the rest of my blue tack to hold that one on. See what's it. Oh yes, it is my MotoGP limited edition watch. Thanks for asking. It's starting to get a bit too heavy from a singular spring clip. Right. Oh, what I do is need next solder flux. Soldering. So these pins are a bit beefier, so take a bit more. That's a big old ground plane. Tell you what, there's not too much electronic stuff, is there? When you think about it. Right. How's this looking then? Oh, it's all winding quite well, so let's try and get the blue tag off. So it's a bit melty. You can either wait for it to cool or just work out. So next bit is I'm going to try and get this into here, and then I'm going to try. You see the little screw? Again, I would recommend if you're using this proper, having this as a proper bit of kit you're going to use on a regular basis. You'd probably want to put some sort of thermal compound on the back of this just to make sure it does have a nice connection. But for me just making this to show and play about with, it doesn't really need it that much. I really need to get my magnetic one out for this. This iFixit one's kind of running out of magnet. You'd never guess I'll work on my hands, would you? Look at that. Oh, me, I was thinking I was having a heart attack if I didn't get that in. Right, again, this is, so you can see the metal plate needs to be against the heatsink, and then it shows you how you want it. So you could, I suppose, put it the wrong way around, but then it sits over the diode. Whereas if you put it the right way around, also that little pin, sometimes the little locating pins there, should help it all be fine. I don't think that, do you think it's long enough to put it there? Yeah. Right, let's see where we can get this one on. And after this, I'll have to try and test it, and then we can see there's another one that will work first time. Oh wait, no, it didn't work first time last time. Don't put leaded solder in your mouth. I think alright. Ah, show this, shouldn't I? Come on, go away. Come on, there we go. Now, I worried I'd bridged them, but I don't think I have. All looking good. So, other than that capacitor being a bit off, everything looks okay. So, I'm going to quickly make up a wee power supply for it and then we can measure the little output with my multimeter, see how we go. Thanks. Okay. So that's the input side there, I think. We'll soon find out, won't we? So it says positive or negative on it. It's a positive, negative on the output. So, we'll just go with that's the positive. Yeah, look, see, nobody really seems to see. Let's just go with the top being positive and see what we think of that. Oh, this is off a wee fan controller that I had. Now I've got a nicer fan. Don't need it. Screwdriver time. My table. Look at that wee sugary pen. You want to cross it over. I don't understand how I can keep being so ham-fisted at certain things sometimes. You know that? First it was a screw, and now it's just connecting up a little wire. Right, this must be the bear. Let's go try again. Bye. Nice and slow now. Glad you can't see my stick of my tongue trying to get this in. How much I bet this isn't quite at all. 1, 2, 3. How did I get that so wrong again? Let's open you up. A sneaking suspicion. It's not me that's at fault for a change. Oh, let's see. So if I've ever seen one of these cause me trouble. Come on, you know you can do it. I think it's just not very good. I think I might have to change this one to another one. One last shot, and then if it's not going to work, it's going. Let's try the negative one first. Help hold everything in place. No, I'm going to change this. Oh well, just like everything else, this looks like this is growing arms and legs. This looks a little kit. So that won't tighten up at all. So I'm going to try and desolder it and pop in a spare green one I have for some reason. Oh, that went well. Right, easy peasy. Now, where's the green? I have a green one. So sitting still okay. Hopefully this one has the same footprint. Which it does, but that's ideal. Should work a treat ink. Right, let's try resoldering that. Now, do you think I can get the screw into this one this time round? Success! And here was me worried it was all my own fault for being a bit cat-handed. Okay, that's a negative in. So, testing time, isn't it? So, for a little 12 volt, 1 amp, 15 watt power supply. Right, let's watch, see if we can see the magic smoke come out. Nope, nothing. Not on the LED. See, live here. Do you want to sign out? Oh, we are getting so why am I, if I put the LED the wrong way around, do you think? Well, you can see I've got 9 volts coming out of it. So we're on DC, 9 volts. Let's take my little thing off of here. 9.3 volts. Turn the potentiometer right the way down. You don't get much from 1 volt to 6 volts, do you? 8 volts there. So, what we're getting coming in. So we've got a full 11 volt DC coming in. So, did I put the LED the wrong way around? I'll go spin it around and we can try it again. Well, I've messed about with it, and I think the LED just doesn't work. It's letting the power through, but it's not working. And I've also found out that it doesn't matter which way around you wire the supply, you still get the same outcome. If you're wanting different voltages and outputs, it's all based on the resistor. So, as I said, I have this set very low. You get almost nothing, but then if so you can get like very little voltage. This is just what's left in capacitors because obviously I hadn't turned on. So start again. So it's 9 volts, 9.3 volts, and this me being very gentle, turning it down. And I think so. This 12 volt supply, maybe because it says you can put up to 32 volts into this, 36. So yeah, I'm getting into 6 and then 8. So a sixth of a volt to 8. So if you're wanting a fine, wanting to give someone a fine 9 volts, maybe handy for you. Yeah, no, all in all, it was a fun little kit to make. I'm annoyed I couldn't get the LED to work. But remember, if you're going to use it for anything, make sure you put some thermal paste on there. You can take an AC or DC current, and sadly, I'm really going to have to learn how to read Chinese if I keep doing these sort of things. And it does come with lots of mic, which is also good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video and have better luck than me. Take care. Bye.